The Mike McGuire Show, November 2nd, 1984, tape number 76, show number 6. Mike's guests today are the staff and crew of the Mike McGuire Show with a behind-the-scenes look at what they do. And Bret Hart gives the weekend report.
Yay!
We're live. It's 9:30 and time for the Mike McGuire Show. Coming to you from the TV 11 studios in Hamilton. Mike's guests today are the staff and crew of the Mike McGuire Show with a behind-the-scenes look at what they do. And Bret Hart gives the weekend report. Now, let's join Mike for today's show.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Nice to see you today. We're glad you could join us on the program today because we're going to do one of those shows that we do once or twice a year when we like to show you all the fine people that work on our program here that you never get to see. Most of them you never get to see except for the announcer. We're going to show those people to you today, and we're going to show you exactly what they do. We're going to let you see them work on the program this morning. And Bret Hart will be giving his weekend report, as Laurie just told you, and he's going to tell you about some fun things that are happening this weekend. So we've got 15 people that we want you to meet today, and we've got to get going with that right away, so we're going to take a time out right now and tell you about some important things you need to know, and then we're coming right back, so stay there.
JB Furniture, 319 South 2nd Street in Hamilton, features 3 full floors of quality brand name furniture and appliances. And for a limited time, it's 12 months, same as cash on everything in stock, including TVs by RCA, Quasar, and Sylvania. Store manager Bill Robinson is happy to satisfy your furniture and appliance needs, and owner Jay Becker promises courteous, prompt, and free delivery. Remember, there are no strangers at JB Furniture, only friends who haven't met.
Okay, right before we meet some of our people, we want to tell you about Flowers by Dawn, folks. They're down at 531 Main Street, and they have been there 31 years. They've been doing business in that same block of Main Street. And this is Friday. It starts the weekend, and I always like to invite you to make somebody happy this weekend with flowers from Flowers by Dawn. And they have another weekend special for you this weekend. And this week it is a big bunch of miniature carnations for only $6.49. They come in mixed colors, and you can make somebody really happy if you take those home tonight or tomorrow. $6.49 for a big bunch of mixed miniature carnations, and all of their fall arrangements and wall hangings and all Indian figurines are on sale, 20% off this month only. That's only the fall decorations. And fall arrangements, wall hangings, and once again the Indian figurines, all 20% off this month. And grab you a bunch of miniature carnations for $6.49 this weekend at Flowers by Dawn. Okay, it's time to meet our crew members today, and we'd like to introduce to you right now the gentleman that is taking the picture of me that you see right now. He's on camera 2. Say hello this morning to Mike Fox. Hi, Mike. Looking ever so handsome there. Laurie's got a microphone there. Stick it over there to him, Laurie. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? How you doing, Mike?
Pretty good.
We need to get Laurie over on the other side of you, Mike, so we can see you and see her too. That's okay. Just walk right out. There you go. Now, Mike's on camera too. He takes the close-ups of me, and he takes the big shots where you see me with all of the guests there. And Mike is a senior, and he is an excellent camera operator, and he's going to show you right now how his camera works. So take back air. Okay, now Mike is going to zoom out real wide and show him how you do that. So he can come out, and he takes that shot that you see every day on the show. He can zoom back in tight, and if he doesn't like me, he can defocus the camera. There you go. And he can do all kinds of things there. And it's a real pleasure to have him on the crew. Say hi once again to Mike Fox today. Show him to us one more time, Nadja, because we want everybody to see what Mike looks like. He does a good job. Thanks, Mike. Okay, now, we're in trouble here. Okay, we got to go back to camera. Okay, now, Randy's got to shoot me from where he is right there. See, we've only got 2 cameras here, folks, and we got to figure out all the angles so we can show you all the things we need to show you. Okay, there we are. Okay, now Mike, that we just met, is going to take a shot of the person who takes the close-ups on the guests that we have up on the set. And he never shoots me from here. He always shoots the guests. But we want to introduce you to him right now. Say hello to Randy Librock. Hi, Randy. And as you can see on the side of his camera there, Randy is on camera number 1. And Randy is a junior. We almost never have juniors in this program, but we have about 6 or 7 this year. Randy is one of them. Randy, turn over there toward Mike a little bit so everybody can see you. There he is. Ever so handsome, Randy Librock. Okay. Randy does a good job for us, and he really is an excellent camera operator, and he does a lot of special things for us. We appreciate that very much. Okay, now we're going to let you meet once again our announcer. Where is she? She's hiding over there. We'll get her back over there on her little announcer star. And we're going to talk to her just for a second. Randy, you'll have to get her. Let's see, which camera's on? This one's on, okay. We don't have tally lights on our cameras, a little red light, so sometimes we get confused as to which one is on. Okay, now you see Laurie at the beginning and end of every show, and she tells you who is going to be on and thanks all of those people that were on at the end of the show and tells you who did what each day on the show. Say hello to Laurie Redlin. There she is. Hi, Laurie.
Hi.
How are you today?
Fine.
You really do a nice job announcing for us. You didn't particularly want that job at the beginning of the year, but we've had many, many compliments on your fine voice.
Thank you.
And we're glad that you're here. You're a senior and you're going to graduate this year. What are your plans next year? Do you have any yet?
No.
No? You're going to play it by ear for a while, huh? Well, we're glad you're with us, Laurie. Let's say hi once again to Laurie Redlin. Now, every day we have a fine group of people that come in here to watch the show and to applaud and to make us all feel real good and to welcome our guests. And they are managed by our studio manager, whose name is Vicki Cornett. Vicki's not in the studio right now, but Vicki does talk to them before the show each day and tells them what they need to do and kind of warms them up a little bit and takes care of them. And on special days like on Halloween, she makes little goodie bags like we showed you the other day. We're going to show you that studio audience today. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. Yeah. Now we'll give Randy a chance to zoom in there and show them all to you real good. Some of these folks have been with us for a couple years or 3. 3? Who's been here most every day for 2 years? That gentleman has? Every day? Yeah, that's right. Every day. We don't see him too good because there he is. Every day for 2 years, huh? Is it getting old yet?
Oh, I love it.
You like it, huh? Okay, we're glad to have you here. Studio audience, everybody. Okay. They make a lot of noise for however many of them there are. There are about 13, 14 maybe. Sometimes we have more than that. Sometimes we have less. Now, we have a lot of lights in the studio here. There's one whole set of lights that lights this set where you see me and our guests. There's another set of lights over there where you just saw Laurie, and we have lights all over the place. And there is a person that is in charge of our lighting. He had to do some special lighting this morning to show you the audience and to show you the camera people because they ordinarily are not in light. And he He has a little ogre hole back there in the corner of the studio where he lives. Say hi to Matt Harrington, our lighting director. Hi, Matt. There he is.
Just fine. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, you got some light back there today, I see, huh?
Yeah, we got a little bit. We got a little bit.
We see it pretty good. Matt, I'd like for you to show us that lighting console there that you work.
All right.
And maybe you can tell us a little something about that, okay?
All right, we got several buses of lights that go across here. And if you can see up here, there's several switches right here for individual lights. And then over here, you've got a master for this bus of lights. So I can control different sets with each master right over here on this side. For the sets for Laurie and the other set for Mike over here, I can control it with one switch, just turn them all off if I want to.
And then you got your patch, that's your patch bay, and all your lines are hanging down underneath there where you can plug them in wherever you want them to go.
Yeah, each one is for the individual light, and I can like control this whole string of buses, 6 lights with one switch. Just turn them off.
We have about 40 lights in here, and Matt at one point or another has to deal with almost all of those, and he does a good job. Matt's a junior, and we're real happy to have him with us. Once again, Matt Harrington, our lighting director. There he is. Thanks, Matt. Okay. Now, today, we have Pam Heyer as our floor director. Jody Smith is usually our floor director. Jody is ill today. She called me this morning. She has strep throat. She's probably watching the program. Jody, we hope you get better real soon. We miss you a lot. But Pam Heyer is taking her place. Let's say hi to Pammy right now. Hi, Pam.
Hi.
Move up a little bit, Pam, so you're not in that green light. You got green skin when you get back there. Pam is a senior, and Pam, tell us what you did for me when I did the commercial for Flowers by Dawn.
I'd give him a break.
She gives me the cue
Countdown.
for the break, and then while I do that spot, Pam gives me time cues with her hands so that I know how many seconds I have left to talk. Show us 30 seconds, Pam. All right. What do you do when you want to tell me I've got 15 seconds left? All right. And then when we get to when we get to 10 seconds, how do you count me down? She counts me down like that, and she's right under Mike Fox's camera out there, and I can read her fingers and know just when to stop, and that's how we put that all together. Pam, we're glad to have you with us today. Pam Heyer. You look real cute with that headset on, too, there, with that little antenna sticking up there. All right, that's Pam. Now, where's Lisa? Okay, Lisa, we're gonna have Lisa come right up here. Just come on up here. Mike, you might have to come out. She's gonna walk in front of you. There she goes. Now, Lisa, this is Lisa Miller, and Lisa has a real important job, okay? Every morning before the show starts, Lisa gets the cameras side by side, and she aims them to exactly where she's sitting, right there. She gets somebody to sit up on the set, and what do you do, Lisa? Is that turned on? Check your mic there. Turn that little thing to the red dot. Okay, what do you do?
When I get them side to side, I'll go in the control room and I'll match the bars.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I get the bars matched, I come back out here and I'll check it for the white line. Make sure everything's okay.
This is real technical stuff here she's telling you. You don't know what it means, but basically what she does is she has to adjust the cameras each day so that they look real good. And we're going to see today how good of a job you did, because we're going to take a close-up of you and see what you look like. Hey, not bad. You did a good job this morning. Lisa Miller, our camera makeup person. Now, Lisa has a rather, it's not a strange thing. It's a nice thing. It's not quite an ordinary thing. That what is it you'd like to do someday?
Run a pig farm.
Run a pig farm. Now, why do you want to do that?
I don't know. My aunt and uncle used to own one, and I used to go out there a lot and watch how they done things and run
Yep.
their farm around.
Well, we hope you get your pig farm someday, Lisa. Lisa Miller, everybody. Okay. Now, oh, we got to move along. We're running late here. Down on the end of the couch, we have a real fine lady, and her job is to greet our guests every day. She makes a big pot of coffee. She waits out at the studio door and waits for the guests to come in, and she greets them, shows them into the studio, tells them that she doesn't know where I am and I'll be in shortly, gets them a cup of coffee. Say hi to Sue Brandenburg. Hi, Sue. Is your mic turned on?
Yes, it is.
Okay. How you doing today, Sue?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm okay. This is kind of neat having you guys up here and getting to show what you do. You like being our studio hostess or not?
Yeah, you get to meet a lot of interesting people.
You get to talk to them each and every day, don't you? You know, you do a good job, Sue, and we're glad you're here with us. Sue is a junior also. Sue Brandenburg. You look nervous, Sue. Are you nervous? You're nervous? Okay.
Yeah, my grandma told me to tell her hi.
Well, tell her hi.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Dad. Hi, Carol. And hi, Grandpa.
Okay. Now you got that done. Now you'll get some dinner tonight. All right. The next gentleman that we're going to meet is our associate producer. His job is to walk around and make sure that everybody else has done what they're supposed to do. And he works with us on a lot of remote shoots. He likes to get out of here and go out with us and do things. Say hello to Tom Burns. Why are you so popular, Tom?
I think it's the way I wear my hair.
Is that what it is? You're a nice person, but you're kind of unusual.
Well, thank you.
You're a lot of fun to talk with because you have the capability of being able to tell some tall tales.
Well, I have.
You're a
been
good
known
storyteller. You're a good storyteller.
Well, thank you.
Really? What would you like to tell everybody today, Tom, about what you do or about yourself?
Well, first of all, I'd like to tell everybody to go out and vote this election day. I believe everybody has the right to vote and should go ahead and do it. But generally what I do around here is just make sure that everybody has everything they need to put on the show to the best that we can. I'll check and see if everybody has, or there's a person for every job, and if not, well, I'll find somebody to fill in for them, or even fill in myself.
If you have to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Burns, everybody. Way to go, Tom. Okay, now, we've got to get Randy Librock and camera one. Whoops, caught you zooming there, Mike. We got to get Randy over to radio because we got to get a shot in the radio control room because every morning when you watch us, if you watch us in the morning live at 9:30, which we are right now, very live, we are being carried on the radio. Our sound is on the radio on WHSS 89.5 FM, managed by Dave Spurrier, who's not here right now. But every morning we have a person in there running the radio station, taking our sound feed and putting it out on the radio so that those folks that live out on the pig farms like Lisa would like to have can listen to our program even though they can't see it. And I think we have Tom Leake in there running WHSS. Say hi to Tom this morning. Tom Leake. There he is. Are we able to get a shot of the board or anything in there or not? No? Can't do that? Okay. Tom, tell us what you're doing in there, okay? Oh, we don't have a microphone in there, do we? Laurie, there she goes again. Laurie will get a microphone over there to you, Tom. Pass that in there to Tom. Tell us what you're doing in there, Tom. Huh? Tell us what you're doing in there.
Just mainly just making sure that everything's all right, getting enough feed, and getting it over. That's about it.
How do we sound today, Tom?
So far, okay. Brett's giving me enough power this time.
Now, most of you folks that work the radio sometimes don't use your real names, or you have nicknames or something like that. Do you have a nickname?
Yes, I do.
What is your nickname?
Lizard Man.
Why do they call you Lizard Man? I'm real curious about that.
We're going to kill Brett. I don't know. You have to ask Brett that one.
Okay, we'll ask Brett when we get into the control
I call
room.
him Raccoon. Ha.
Okay, listen. Thanks a lot, Tom. Tom Leake, everybody. Oh, yay! We are running really late here. We got to get going. We're going to take another time out, and Bret Hartz is coming up next with the weekend report. Then we're going to show you the fine folks in our control room. Stay where you are. We're having some fun now, huh?
When you mail a UNICEF greeting card, it goes to two different people, your Aunt Lucy and to a child in another country who needs help. Healthcare, nutritious food, education. It's as if I split the card in two and each person receives half. UNICEF greeting cards have two destinations. Oh, I know Aunt Lucy well. I'm sure she'll understand.
Call 800-228-1666 for the nearest UNICEF outlet.
Okay, we're back. We're not supposed to be, but we're back. I was just, I want to tell you about this too. Hello? Hello, Nadja. I was in the process of calling you when you surprised me by coming back to me instead of going straight to Brett, but that's okay. This is a telephone that is kind of a hotline to Nadja in the control room. I pick it up, I push a little button, and it buzzes in there, and she picks it up, and when you watch commercials, we talk back and forth and figure out what the heck we're going to do next. Just talk to you in a few minutes. Brett is here today. He's got the weekend report, and he's going to tell you what's happening around town this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Bret Hartz and the weekend report.
And now, here's the weekend report. A look at what's happening in our area this weekend. With this week's report, here's Bret Hart.
Hi, everybody. This is what we call the weekend report. Welcome to the Mike McGuire Show. This is what's happening in our area over the weekend. The Harmonette Women Barbershop Chorus will be presenting a musical barbershop history. They was on the show not too long ago, right here on the Mike McGuire Show. 8 o'clock p.m. at the Parrish Auditorium at Miami University. It's here on the Hamilton campus, and general admission is $5. The Cincinnati Ballet, again this weekend, 8 o'clock at Music Hall Auditorium in Cincinnati. Tickets range from $6 all the way up to $22, and tickets are available at all the Ticketron outlets. That happens tonight. Something that's been going on for quite a long time on Friday, both Friday and Saturday nights on the weekends. The Planetarium hosts a laser rock show, and again, no exception. 10 and 11 o'clock p.m. are the show times at the Planetarium, and this time around it features music from Pink Floyd and the Alan Parsons Project, and it's at the Natural History Museum in Cincinnati. General admission is $3.95, and senior citizens and children under 12 get in for $3.25. Saturday, the Salvation Army Home League presents a flea market from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Salvation Army Gym right uptown here in Hamilton. It's on North 3rd Street, and there's no admission charge. Saturday, the Mental Health Association of Butler County is sponsoring a 50s dance. If you like 50s music, this might be something to check out. Again, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. at the Finmont Center, also on North 3rd Street, right here in Hamilton. General admission is $6, and get those at the door. Saturday, the Slippery Rock Singles Dance Club is sponsoring a dance, and this is for singles over 25 years old only. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Again, it's at the Marriott Inn over on Chester Road down in Cincinnati. General admission is $10 for members, and it's $11 to get in for guests. Saturday, the Natural History Museum does it again. It presents two film series, Animals That Fly and Blind as a Bat. 3:15 are the show times for these, and it happens at the Natural History Museum. The film is free if you pay to get in to the museum for the regular price. Adults is $1.50, and children under 12 get in for 75 cents. Saturday night, it's concert action at the Cincinnati Gardens. Billy Squire and opening act Rat, 8 o'clock p.m. at the Gardens in Cincinnati. You can still get tickets at Ticketron. They are $12.50. Sunday, it's Jeffrey Osborne, a jazz concert, 8 o'clock p.m. at Music Hall Auditorium down in Cincinnati. Reserved admission is $13.50 and $14.50, and you can get your tickets at all the Ticketron outlets. Don't forget to look for me right here on the Mike McGuire Show. This happens every Friday. We call it the Weekend Report, and you can get in on what's happening around our area. Now we go back to the Mike McGuire Show. Have a great weekend.
Good report. Thank you, Brett. Nice job. We're going to meet Brett in the control room right after you watch this message, so stay where you are.
Forest in a silver veil, skis and we'll go in the snow. Outside your door.
Experience a winter weekend adventure in Ohio's state parks and enjoy special cabin rates. Call 1-800-BUCKEYE.
Okay, we're back. We got to move along here because we're really running late. We want to take you in the control room right now. We have moved Randy Leibrock in there, and he is going to show you right now the gentleman who controls everything that you see. When the cameras change, the words, the graphics come on the screen, the wipes, all those effects, he puts the tapes on. It's all done with a piece of equipment with a lot of buttons. Say hello to John Sandor. Yo, John. Howdy. Let's take a look at that switcher there, Randy, if you can zoom out a little bit. And we got a live mic in there, do we not?
We do.
Okay. Point that over there toward John, and we're going to get John to give us a little demo on that switcher. We need to see it, too. How you doing, John?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, there he goes. Just show us, oh, hello. Show us some stuff there. Fade to black once, John.
Do what?
Fade to black. Fade to black. There you go, and back up. And bring in a graphic over that shot. There you go, take it out. John does all that stuff that you see there, and that's a very technical job, and you have to really be able to think fast and really be able to think ahead. And John does an excellent job. John Sandor, everybody. Hi, John. John is a senior. Now, I want to also tell you that another person on our crew is not here today. She is ill, Candy Carter. Candy's job is to type up on the electronic keyboard, which will see all those graphics that you see, and to have those ready for John to put on the screen. She is ill, but let's say hi to Candy Carter and also Jody Smith, who's also ill today. Okay. Now we're going to meet, once again, the gentleman that just gave us the weekend report. He is our sound man. He controls all of the sound that you hear. Say hi to Bret Hartz. Hi, Bret.
What?
There you are. How you doing, Bret?
I'm fine.
You did a good job on the report today.
Thank you.
You control all of the sound, all of the musical bumpers that we hear when we go to commercial breaks, all of the sound on commercials, all the microphones, everything.
We do it all. Well, most all.
What do you got to tell us today, Bret?
Well, I don't know. Nothing, really. We had a little fun in here when you was announcing some people. We were having some fun with some sound effects records.
You were?
Yeah.
I didn't hear them.
There's one. We have a lot more. We don't have a cart machine in here, so we can't do everything like we do on the radio.
You got your own little TV set there, so you can see who's talking, and
I can see everything, so I'll know.
You see yourself in there right now?
Yeah, there I am.
How do you look?
What?
How do you look?
Devilish.
Devilish?
Yeah.
Okay. Bret's a senior, and he does a good job for us on sound. Bret Hartz, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. All right. Now we got a nice lady in there that loads all of the tapes on all the commercials that are on tape. Any clips that we run, anything at all that we run that's on videotape. Her job is to load and cue those and have them ready to roll. Say hi to Marlo Thomas.
Hello.
Hey, Marlo.
Hi, Marlo.
Hi, Mr. McGuire.
Can you hear?
Yeah, we can hear.
You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
We're going to have you show us how those VTR machines work and how that console works, and Randy will show us. You tell us whatever you want to tell us, and Randy will follow you, okay?
Well, there isn't a whole lot to tell. You load the tape in here.
Okay, make the gate come up.
Yeah,
Randy, you'll have to get in there and show us how all that stuff works. Did the gate come up? Bang on the top. Okay, that's the one. You got to hit it on the top.
So you just load the tape up, push play,
and down goes the gate.
Down goes the gate.
And can we see the electronic counter on that or not? Can we see that where it counts time?
No, it's too small.
Can't see it. Marlo operates those two VTR machines and that console in the front there, and her job is to make sure that all those tapes are in, queued, and ready to go, right?
That's right.
You do a nice job. Marlo is a senior, a real nice lady. Say hi to Marlo Thomas. Hi, Marlo. Okay. Now, we've got a fellow also in that control room who is our video engineer. His job is to keep his little fingers on a knob, which he does this all during the show, up and down, so that all the video levels are the same, so that we all look real nice for you at home. Say hello to Victor Layer.
Hey, Victor.
Hi, Vic. Now, some of you may have seen Vic on PM Magazine a while back when PM Magazine was at Hamilton High School, and Vic was one of the people that they talked to. Let's see. Randy, go in there on the TBC a little tighter so we can see what Vic does. Victor operates that equipment that you basically are looking at right now. Now, if we can take back to camera 2, we're going to have Vic show you what happens if the video level is too low. See, it looks dark. If it's too hot or the level is too high, that's what we look like.
Make him green.
The hue control is not right, he could make me look green or red or purple or blue, like you're seeing right there. And his job is to control what all the pictures look like and make them look just as good as we possibly can for you. Say hi once again to Victor Layer. Victor is a junior.
Hey.
Way to go, Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Okay, now, one other person is right beside Victor. You didn't see her, but she is the person who today is typing up all of the electronic graphics, and she has a little keyboard instrument there that we're going to see. Say hi to Tammy Pearson.
Hey.
Howdy. How you doing, Tammy? Okay. You're okay. Okay, Randy, show us what Tammy does there. Show us the character generator. That's what Tammy types on. It looks kind of like a typewriter. It's all electronic. And if you can come out and show us the screen too, Randy, we'll get Tammy to show us. Okay, why don't you zoom in on that screen? And we'll get Tammy to demo the character generator for us. That's what you saw right before we went on the air and what's been on the air that is telling you what we were going to do today. Tammy, why don't you just go ahead and type something on that page there. Okay, you're going to change the page. Okay, that's what we used for Bret Hart's. You see the cursor moving there, and she can erase that or type something new in there. And she programs all those little asterisks, or whatever they're called there, that flash. And type your name in there, Tammy. There you go. That's what Tammy does. She controls the character generator and types all of our electronic graphics. Say hi once again to Tammy Pearson. Tammy is a senior. Okay. Now, we have one other person in there that we don't want to forget. We need to give Randy just a second to get turned around. We've talked to her a couple of times while we've been doing the show. Yeah, I just talked to her just a minute ago, as a matter of fact. She is the director. She is the person who tells everybody else that you've met what to do. She is talking to most of the entire crew all at the same time, telling the camera people what shots to get, telling John when to take the shots, telling Brett when to hit the music, when to cue the announcer, when to do everything that goes on. And I tell you, you got to think fast. Say hi to Nadja Pennington, our director. Hi, Nadja. And I tell you, she's a cutie, too. Do we have a microphone over there for Nadja? Nadja stands right inside the door behind a podium. And show us your rundown sheet, Nadja, if you can just hold that up there. Each person on the crew gets one of those each day. Randy will show it to you, and it tells you exactly what's going to happen on that day's show. And everybody on the crew has one, and we all follow along, and hopefully we don't make any mistakes, and we all stay together as best we can. Now, Nadja is a senior, and we're going to let you hear a little bit about what Nadja does. Where's my rundown sheet, by the way? There it is. We're going to let you hear what Nadja sounds like in the control room, because we're going to take a break right now. We're going to take a shot of the control room, a long shot, Randy, if you would. Show as many people in there as you can. You can go ahead and take it now. And we're going to open that microphone. Open that up real hot, Brett, because we want to hear Nadja bark those commands out, okay? But we want to take the shot in there first.
You got your bumper ready, Brett?
Go ahead and take the control room shot. Okay, zoom out, Randy, so we see everybody in there. Okay, now, Nadja, tell Tammy to give me a cue for a break, like you always do.
All right, Tammy, let's give McGuire a cue for the break.
Okay, I got it. We're going to be right back after you watch this.
Roll bumper. Ready to wipe and bring in the graphics? Ready to bumper.
Where's the bumper, Brett?
Wipe and bring in the graphics. You ready?
Okay, we'll be right back.
So many things go together to shape children's lives. The food they eat, the medical care they get, the schools they go to, and their parents' attitudes about their lives. At Save the Children, we're working on all these things. Our programs are designed to give all children a chance to grow up healthy and happy, eager to discover what they were cut out to be.
Well, we're about 8 minutes late today, folks, but we don't care because we wanted you to get to see everybody that works so hard every day on live television right here. Nobody does live television at all anymore that we know of except us. It's real hard to do, and it takes a wonderful crew, which we have. And I want to give you all a nice round of applause for working so hard to make the show look good. We got to say bye-bye. We're going to leave the camera in the control room. Nadja, take some shots of the folks in there working while we run through the close, okay? Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.
You've been watching The Mike McGuire Show. Thanks to our special guests, the staff and crew of The Mike McGuire Show. For guest bookings, contact The Mike McGuire Show at TV 11-868-3782. This program was directed by Nadja Pennington, technical director John Sandor, associate producer Tom Burns, audio Bret Hartz, videotape operator Marlon Thomas, video engineer Vic Lair, camera operators Randy Librock, Mike Fox, and Lisa Miller, floor manager Pam Heyer, electronic graphics Tammy Pearson, lighting director Matt Harrington, studio manager Vicki Cornett, chief engineer Bob Wilson, assistant engineer Dan Tribble, production assistant Jody Smith, Candy Carter, and Sue Brandenburg. Ideas and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of the Hamilton City Schools, Miami Valley Cable Incorporated, or McGuire Entertainment. This has been a production of McGuire Entertainment and Broadcasting Arts TV program at Hamilton High School. This is Laurie Redland speaking. Thank you for watching the show, and have a pleasant day.